But what's so maddening about the Himalayas is that when you go down a hill, there's always a bigger one to go up.
Like a mountain.
And it's not just the hills. The monsoon has woken up a nasty little creature which spends the rest of the year in suspended animation, the dreaded leech.
Oh, we've got a nice one there.
Let's get that one off.
Let's see if that bugger comes. Oh, there he comes.
Yeah.
The old cure for dealing with these charming little vampires, which in seconds can locate any chink in your clothing and suck you dry, was to apply a burning cigarette end. But Dr. Binod has another solution, a deadly cream perfected by experts in jungle warfare.
Legging it. Get that. Where are we? Get that one off. That one off.
Finally, after 5 grueling days, we reached the border. Ahead of us lies Tibet, or should I say, the Tibet Autonomous Region, liberated by the People's Republic of China in 1951. I begin to feel distinctly uneasy. The river is the frontier. We're in very different country now. No more rain, but winds that cut you to the bone.
Let's get some more clothes on. Quickly. I think I'm going to put 2 more layers on, in fact. I think I'm going to put the top and the... Whatever you want, it's always at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, this is a very short climb. Last climb of the day. With a bunch of woolly yak coming down the tracks.
My first encounter with a yak, which is nearly fatal. And there's another worry. From here on, there are no medical or rescue facilities. On the 15,000-foot Tibetan plateau, AMS, acute mountain sickness, is a killer. We've little time to acclimatize. Smiling with a confidence that we don't feel, Charles and I approached the border post. We've no idea what sort of reception to expect.
Sir, definitely.
I think it's this guy's the boss.
Definitely.
Hello, good.
Welcome you to Tibet.
We are very happy to be here. Very happy to be here.
Very happy to be here. Thank you.
How'd you do? Thank you.
How'd you do?
How'd you do? Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. How'd you do?
Any more? Yes.
Oh,
One more.
Thank you.
And another one.
thank you very much.
Very good.
Also waiting for us here is a friend of Charles, Lama Tenzing, who'll be our guide. He's a monk from a Tibetan monastery, but here it's advisable to play safe and not wear his traditional red robes.
Take a disc. Like that.
We're also playing safe by making friends, and friends are what we need right now, because our transport hasn't turned up.
Japanese, Japani. Yeah.
So what's
It's
the time
1:30
now?
Nepalese. Well, I make it on nearly 2.
Tibetan time.
No, he was on Chinese time.
Chinese time.
Chinese time is 4 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Right. Oh, good. That's very good. Okay.
Yeah.
So 5
So-
more minutes. We can try and see if there's any.
So Chinese time is behind.
They should be ahead of us, because the sun's
Why?
gone past them, and it's going towards Britain.
Charles,
Isn't that right?
If the time is behind, okay,
Yeah.
Chinese time is behind, that means we're gaining all the time. So therefore, it's not as late as Nepali time. So therefore, we will get there in
You're
time.
right. If that is the way, then it's okay.
Right.
That's our salam. What is the time in Tibet now?
4 past 10.
Yeah, it's behind.
God, I don't understand this.
4 past 10.
4
10,
past
11, 12, 1, 2. 4 hours
10.
back.
4 past 10.
We've bored them rigid. All we can do now is wait and catch up on much-needed sleep. If our transport doesn't turn up, it's a 2-week walk to the Garuda Valley. At last, a truck. Not ours, but it'll do. It can take us to the border town of Parang, where hopefully we can find out what's gone wrong. Unfortunately, the moment we try to leave, boredom turns to sudden interest in our bags. They're not concerned about the film equipment. What they're after is anti-Chinese literature. It's now a criminal offense in Tibet to possess a photograph of the Dalai Lama.
All okay? Okay. Very good. Cheers. Okay, you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right.
Thanks very much.
Good. That's excellent. Nice guys. Huh?
We leave Binod to sort out the endless red tape with the Chinese and find our missing transport. Meanwhile, Charles and I take a stroll. It's a typical frontier town, but I feel we're under constant scrutiny. Leaving officialdom behind us, we can now enter the real Tibet, a holy land revered by billions of Hindus and Buddhists as the center of the world, a land where every living thing is sacred. Well, not quite everything. Basic instincts get the better of some of us.
Yeah.
Personally, I regard these fish as an offering from the gods. In this harsh and hostile environment, we're going to need every ounce of energy.
So there's one there. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, there's several species actually. There's a kind of long one, and more of a sort of salmon-y one. Look, that's more salmon-y one.
Very good eating, I can tell you.
Trout.
Yeah.
Yeah?
A little sushi.